our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Diego Lopez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, El Patera Rodriguez!
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, what a highlight reel already put together by Mexican featherweight contender Yair Rodriguez. You may remember the knockout of Andre Fili by flying head kick, stopped BJ Penn early in 2017. A lot of people think we are staring at a future UFC champion. He'll try to entertain the masses yet again tonight. And there's that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one tonight.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast, and you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you've got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times, it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Nasty body kick downstairs.
Nice straight right lands. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. Takedown defense holds up. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Ooh, side kick, well timed there. Oh, right hook attempt, no good.
Oh, inside kick.
Straight right hand on the counter is good.
It won't take many of those.
Oh, there's the head kick, it's blocked.
Back and forth we go.
2 minutes have expired here in our opening round. Just out of range with that right hook.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar.
Good volume of knees here by Yair Rodriguez.
Oh, he's separation the clinch.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
He loaded up there on that high kick. You never know where it's coming from. You don't know if he's going to do a cartwheel, try to kick you. You never know what's happening from Yair Rodriguez.
He's got a cut above the eye now. 2 minutes to go here in round one. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch.
Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
Rodriguez going for the leg kick. He does not connect.
Nice punch there.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
So 39 total strikes have now landed for Yair Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets tattooed by that stiff jab.
Good punch lands.
And there's a takedown attempt. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Nice crack there. He's got a lot of kicks in his arsenal, man. Head kicks, low kicks, spinning attacks to the body. Oh, big left hand there.
Nice body.
20 seconds to go.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, big round. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, we got a few clips for you, DC, of all the damage doled out in that round and his eye continuing to be the main target.
I mean, he's getting hammered. He is getting hit in that spot over and over again. And because of that, his opponent has gained in confidence, and he is very limited in what he can do in his approach, because safety has to be first now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Bones about his game plan. He was going to attack the body, and he does so effectively yet again there.
Well, how about the discipline? How about the discipline to stay the course, to not rush, to not go head hunting, knowing that down the line all these body shots will pay off for him. And now you can see it starting to happen.
So Rodriguez continuing to manage distance beautifully tonight. He's got his kicking game on point.
He's so long. So Yair uses those kicks to not only brutalize you, but to maintain space. He's a well-rounded mixed martial artist. He's really improved in the wrestling, but ultimately, the kicking game will always be what defines Yair. Straight punch lands.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
He'll get credit for that takedown.
That was a slick transition.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You said off the top his go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift the arm across. If he gets it across, he's going to start pulling down on the head, really getting the squeeze and trying to get the submission victory.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Setting up for another submission now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. This has got to be the end.
No way! He got it!
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done. He loves to fight on.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Rodriguez.
Big ground and pound.
Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
And there's the Woo! With a massive highlight at the Garden.
Oh, my goodness.
What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
Here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out,
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so, after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, walking Numaza. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the future, Ian Machado Gary.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we go with the start of round 1, and all eyes are on the long-range weaponry of one Ian Machado Gary. He said to us in the fighter meeting on Thursday that his greatest asset is actually his cardiovascular base, and given this matchup, maybe we see a measured Ian Machado Gary early, trying to preserve some of that gas tank so that he can be the fresher man if we do get to the late rounds. Wow, huge head kick. Another heavy shot gets through. Gets back to his feet. Oh, no, big left hand. Machado Gary's kick blocked. How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. Big power shot there. Oh, a huge block there. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Unable to land with that punch. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight. He
is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Oh, big knee. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round.
Hands up.
Ooh, what a punch. So bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
He's got a good leg kick. There it is.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Shadow. Gary going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Side kick now. Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet. And he connects with the punch there.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on.
Eats the elbow there.
Stay focused.
Chip. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on deep street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, nice guillotine there. Oh, he's got it.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, go to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Good work from the top here by Gary.
This is a terrible position.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for it. Herb Dean steps in!
Oh, my goodness!
What a fight! So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
We get the official decision with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 41 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, the future, Ian Machado Gary!
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down in the gas until he got that finish. That was amazing.
All right, folks, here we go, and what a miraculous run it has been for this 135-pound woman. She fought for the belt back in the day, didn't get the title, everybody left her for dead. Look at her now.
She never believed that she was done. She knew that she would get back, even if everyone around her told her it would be very difficult. She put her head down, she went to work, and she's back now. And she feels like because of that journey, the ups and the downs, the torment that she had to go through, being depressed, not being the champion, all that has built her to be the person that can take the belt tonight.
A lot of valuable lessons learned. She's never looked better on the scale. Perhaps that will be an indicator of things to come tonight. Amanda Nunes under the lights. Graces the proving ground this time. She wants to leave with the belt. Well, when you're the champion, you cannot rest on your laurels, and she certainly has not done that. She has gotten better with every passing defense of this UFC Bantamweight Championship, and she's got another significant challenger in her wake tonight.
She gets better every time she steps into the octagon. She understands the importance of defending this belt and defending it the right way. That's why she is such a long-reigning champion. She isn't a flash in the pan. She does not want to be here for the right now. She wants to be remembered. And in a division that had so many great champions in the past, she has to build a resume that can't be matched if she wants it to happen.
She's done a lot of visualization, a lot of meditation, strategization, and she believes without a shadow of a doubt that she will leave once again as the champion tonight. All right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Kayla Harrison.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. So here's Amanda Nunes back for more. She can mix it up with any bantamweight in the world, but believes she has some striking advantages in this particular matchup here tonight that she can take advantage of. Let's see if Nunes follows up on those fight week words and puts them into action tonight. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight. Not on that attempt. Able to check that kick as well. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. This could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a 4-part play because this fight is about done.
Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Oh, that one opened her up. Nasty cut on the lip.
Switch knee lands to the bottom.
Fast pace here in the early going.
Left hand up! Left hand up!
Oh, nice counter, yes.
Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar top. With conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
I need you to breathe!
Oh, nice.
Start raining those
Just over
elbows.
3 minutes to go, round one.
Full side control now.
Attempting a choke now.
Nice arm triangle.
Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, she got out. How good is that?
Attack those body shots for me.
Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the field.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level ground exchanges that they just experienced.
Oh, landed the inside leg kick there. Already a welt on her opponent. Just out of range with the big right hand. Just over 2 minutes to go. continues to bide her time here on the feet. Now throws a front kick and lands.
That front kick was beautiful.
Nunes's forehead is bleeding now. Cut just opened up. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Lands a big elbow there. Pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially rally.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She doesn't have to close the door if she gets her hurt again. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
Heavy leather later on both sides in that exchange. Nunes gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound.
She goes high, and she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing. Oh, landing some big shots, too.
Final seconds of round one. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Entertaining scrap so far. All right, so there's the end of the round. She has a cut on her lip. That much is obvious. We'll see if the cut man can get in there, shut that thing down, and prevent it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so we will see another round here. Sat her opponent down there in that previous round with a punch.
Surprisingly, we are going forward because I thought it was over. I saw that punch land. We started to yell. We started to scream. We thought the fight was done, but we moved forward because her opponent is so tough, but she's so skilled that she can get there again.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two.
Look at her turn over a hip there into that nice head kick. Nice kick.
Oh, she's cut. Go after her. Go after her.
It looked like maybe she was going to set up the side kick, and there it is.
She did a good job of getting that up and right to the cut. She got that single collar tie.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Pretty good connection by her there on the knee, and I don't care where you are getting kneed. It doesn't feel good, and I'd imagine you don't want to take too many.
She thought they'd be available, and she was exactly right.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Nunes. Well, she ain't cocky, but she is confident, and why not? Big knockdown in the previous round. She appears to have the striking advantage.
She's doing everything right. That's what led her to getting that knockdown to finish the earlier round.
All right, so Nunes's kick attempt, that one was blocked. Oh, that is some nasty bruising on that right thigh. She's got to check some of these.
Beautiful kick lands there.
Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. Lunges forward with a left there.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on our opponent.
Nunes is in full guard now. So just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her. Oh, my goodness, she's on the arm. Arms in deep.
Oh, that That looks tight and painful.
She is going to rip her arm off if she doesn't tap.
Oh, she got out!
Oh my goodness, what a display of submission defense by this young lady.
Nunes getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
Nice.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 2. Oh, big shots from the top.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Oh, right into mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
That was nice.
Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Oh, she's got an arm triangle here, and it looks tight.
Oh, wow. Oh. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her. Good strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike now. She's got to get out to the six. She's got to get in the face so that she can evade her opponent from finishing.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. 20 seconds to go, round 2. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. Right here. Oh, nice body shot.
And what a round! All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but these women will fight on. We nearly saw a knockout out of the red corner, then a near knockout out of the blue corner. Going to be interesting to see where this fight goes from here.
It was all happening so fast, John, that no one could have ever told me that we would be seeing another round. Tremendous heart on display in this fight.
Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Left hook to the head. Oh, she lands another strike to the body here and really just continuing to punish her opponent's midsection here in this round, just like she did in the previous one.
Beautiful block there.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand. Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
So she holds on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to her. How good was that judo toss? Nicely done. All All right, she's got north-south position now on top. Is it just more a dominant ground control type of situation, or are you trying to work for a submission?
You can hit the north-south, Kimura attack. Yup. Got it very tight.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survives.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Another ground and pound strike lands. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nunes.
Big shots.
Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it, really lighten her up now. Swing and a miss with that punch by Nunes. Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting that body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting. Her opponent in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to.
Look for her to throw that overhand again here. Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again?
Stay heavy on that cut. Let's go.
Oh, Nunes jabs. Under a minute now to go in the round. Takedown defense holds up. Strike of the fight.
Her best strike when you don't
stop. All right, the referee is going to step in here, and he has momentarily halted the action. He will call on the doctor. We'll see if he ends up stopping this fight due to that cut she's dealing with.
Well, you could see it, right? You could see from the damage. You could see from her reactions to the cut that we would have to make a decision, and not her decision. Look.
Yeah, the visual's not great, but the doctor, it appears, is going to allow her to continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision.
Oh, another one.
Keep working, stay busy, finish this fight right here.
Just out of range with that right hand.
All right, take your time.
Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and you talk about power, chins, heart, toughness. Just a great showcase for mixed martial arts in those 5 minutes.
Everything on full display in 5 minutes. It was unbelievable to watch these two young women truly lay it all out on the line.
You ready Ready, fight. Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. I think we are the only two men sitting in this arena as we have arrived at round 4 and we enter the championship rounds. A huge, huge 5 minutes coming up for these two young ladies.
J.A., I couldn't have imagined that this fight would be this good. It's round number 4 now. Who can really keep fighting at such a high level with such good technical skills as they've gone into round number 4?
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all.
You can see it. Look, she's got it hurt.
Oh, inside leg kick. I mean, you could hear the flesh. Huge connection here there.
Massive shot, land. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? Beautiful job by the champion.
Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. All right, so no stop.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Give me some shots. Give me some shots. Let those hands go. 4-punch combination.
She blocked that punch.
Oh, she's cut. Go after it. Finish it. Finish it.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there and you land something and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on them, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Well, she's got a good jab. This will be good. That is it!
Oh, my goodness!
All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you got to think this is going to lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has thrown a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Amanda Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
All right, so the Lioness Amanda Nunes, your winner by knockout. No judges needed, no scorecards needed, and a lot of people felt like she was going to get this result tonight, but she made no doubt that she was the better woman in this equation.
She was way better. She was the one that knew. She was sure. She was confident that if she got her hands on her opponent, she would knock her out.
Well, we have seen a lot of fighters expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm?
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover and you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, he took it all the way to the title. And tonight, he looks to get another victory. He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal, Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC. Alex Pereira enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight. That UFC championship belt. Well, a lot of people believe when all the light heavyweights are at their best that Magomed Ankalaev is the best in the world. Had that draw with Jan Blachowicz, but no denying the accolades and the skills of one Magomed Ankalaev. Oh, he's the boogeyman. This guy is the boogeyman. This guy keeps you up at night. This guy is Freddy Krueger. Right. Whenever you go to bed and your eyes shut. He can do everything. He's a tremendous striker, and if things start to go wrong in the striking realm, he has unbelievable wrestling. He is as good as they come and seems to be a guy that's going to linger on the top of the light heavyweight division for a long time. Of course, he came perilously close to winning the title, that split draw with Jan Blachowicz at UFC 282. Ankalaev with another huge fight in front of him here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Magomed Ankalaev. Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Let's do it.
All right, early round action here, and if we had a fantasy draft for light heavyweights, perhaps Magomed Ankalaev would be the #1 pick right now. Fan base absolutely bullish on this man's future. Pretty good test in front of him tonight, a good litmus test to see where he's at relative to the truly elite fighters in this division.
Stop waiting. Throw the 1-2 out.
That kick blocked by Magomed Ankalaev.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Really good emphasis on that kick there.
Get ready to counter that double jab for me.
Oh, side kick lands. All right, so there it is from the kickboxer. He told us he was going to go to that front kick early, and he did not miss with that one, DC.
He didn't miss. He went to the front kick. Expect him to keep going here because this is not only damaging.
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. We'll see if he can finish.
Let's go. You can do it.
Straight punch, that is useful. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's been trying to get.
Both men going for the finish.
Let's go up to the head now. Right. Raise your right. Raise your left. Both hands up.
Fast leg kick lands.
That was perfect. I want more of that.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Let your hands go.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Good work, guys.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Pineda.
Come on, man. Let's get that takedown. Score some points. Let's go. Use your hands. Come on. Keep it moving.
Looking to land the leg kick now.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Tá muito bom. Let's go. Keep going.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Ankalaev's eye is closing up. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, he's had a huge strike. Oh!
Oh, you heard him again, bro.
Ankalaev's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Right, so the narrative in this one has been Alex Pineda's striking. He's landed a lot of power shots. Maybe the knockout will materialize in this one.
And he breaks it out. Alex Pineda does not rush. He takes his time. He finds his spots to explode. He will beat you up. He will break you down over the course of time. And then when it's his moment, bang, you see him put you out. We have seen this time and time again. The Sean Strickland fight comes to mind. Adesanya won.
That'll do it! Ankalaev with style points tonight!
Holy smokes!
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 53 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Magomed Ankalaev.
Oh, well, you can argue that is as big a win as we have ever seen out of Magomed Ankalaev. He gets it done by flush KO tonight.
Well, you've always heard stories of him having this type of ability. We just have not been able to see it because he's so calm and patient. But this is exactly what he needed in order to put himself in line for a championship opportunity.
right, so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, TC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC. So you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the waters. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1-pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds, championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight. All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ilya Corporea!
And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready? Let's do it.
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been omnipresent ever since.
John, we've kicked the door in.
Yes.
If you're gonna say you're welcome in MSG, the UFC is coming. And every time we
DC, he is hurt.
what a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Oh, guillotine here!
Oh, that killing is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Topuria getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Beautiful transition.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Position and work your elbows.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Oh, he's got the choke.
That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
This is not as dangerous as it used to be in fighting. You know, before, guys would try to sit in that full guard. Right now, it's just more dangerous for you on top because guys have so many submissions that they can attempt from this position.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Nice execution on the team.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now.
Clean punch.
Well, he works his entire striking game off of that jab. Doubles up on the jab now. Oh, nice kick. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, it's tight.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Nice defense.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Topuria ground and pound from half guard now. Oh, how about that reversal by him there?
Getting them on here. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Deep breath. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, listen one. Listen. Your kicks are working.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. All right, so here we go with our next round. In the previous round, he rocked his opponent pretty good. We'll see if he can piggyback. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, that's big.
All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you could argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
He has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, man. I don't understand what is going on in this fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse, and that is... He's got to hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Well, Champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show. Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock the guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off. Take your time.
Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
All right, side control now.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
3 minutes to go in round 2.
I'll stand it up. Work.
Elbows open. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Don't let him pass that half guard.
Changing the position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Topuria. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Trying to recover full guard there.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Topuria's back in half guard.
Great submission defense.
Topuria's back in full mount. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedowns is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Makhachev's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, and get up.
He's got to be careful here.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Big knee there. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Islam Makhachev.
He passed the half guard.
Makhachev's eye now closing up. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, he's out.
You need to work on this position.
10 minutes in the can. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Let's not worry about the knees. Let's not worry about the strikes.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Oh, the kick.
Place shot there, Macy. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, he lands a hook.
The fighters separate.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Topodia's eye starting to swell now. Oh! Huge kick to the head. Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Able to get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Side control. Makhachev's going for a choke. That Darce choke is tight.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing some, elected to keep the dominant position.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other side.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
And Dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, into the mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him, you can see
Makhachev's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Oh, right to the mount.
Topodia's in half guard. Working out of the half guard here. Lands with the ground and pound here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes to half.
Push him off.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he's stepping over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. Great defense by this fighter.
Makhachev's back in half guard. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing. Lands a quick jab. Massive hook lands. And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific one because it's landing every time he throws it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
Makhachev's got the full mount.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast tape.
I did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for. Oh, nice combination, yes.
Makhachev's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Oh! He's out! Islam Makhachev! That has got to feel good!
Holy smokes!
All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched gloves.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 49 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, for my money, this is the deepest, toughest UFC division, and the road to lightweight glory still goes through that man's backyard. Congratulations to the champion once again.
And he's got a massive fence around that backyard, not letting anybody in. He's not trying to share this title reign. He wants to be the UFC champion for a long time, and with performances like this, it's hard to argue that anything is going to change.
Well, anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight. And most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Calvon. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal. And scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. He ain't getting worse. All right, so with much fanfare, here's Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff. Figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC heavyweight championship title defense. Jon Jones has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tom Aspinall. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Jon Bones Jones.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. Perhaps Tom Aspinall could win this fight if it was just a kickboxing match, but he has got a decided grappling advantage, and most people believe eventually if this fight hits the floor in transition, Tom Aspinall will be able to find a submission. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are Jon Jones' calling card.
Aspinall gets hit with a kick. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Aspinall gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Jones getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet.
Now he's going full mount.
Aspinall is attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Move.
3 minutes and counting to go here in round one.
He's in the mount. Oh, good defense, yes.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Jones. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Jones has got full mount now. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Oh, right into mount.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Aspinall's in half guard.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. 90 seconds to go in the opening round. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Jones.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
I need you to get back to guard for me. Move your hips.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
1 minute left in the round. 1 minute left in the round.
45 seconds remain in the round.
In the half guard. Good jab there by the champion.
Making all these shots count. Good work from the top here by Jones.
Getting the mount here.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. 5 minutes in the books. All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
Ready. Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this young man.
No, and he does it the old school way, right? Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees. He'll take your neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine. Oh, watch guillotine here. Oh.
Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the a much worse position over giving up that submission.
He's very close to the finish here. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, this is not good. Mounted.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
In good position to try to get a Kimura finish. He's got to take his time now. He's got to make short movements to try to separate the arms.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, Jones going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Aspinall.
Big right hook there by the champ. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs. He is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, bails on the submission now.
Right to the knee on belly. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the Cutman's actually getting excited. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jones.
Great submission defense on display tonight. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. Nice shot there by the champ.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. He passes to half guard.
Jones is back in side control. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again.
Let's go. Look to counter that hook.
30 seconds to go in the round. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Johnny Bones.
Scramble and go.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
10 seconds remaining. You got to do it. 10 seconds.
Final seconds here of round two.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Good run.
Hey, stop.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. And the uppercut lands. Oh, big elbow.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight.
Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. There's the single. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Aspinall. Unable to connect.
Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Aspinall's in half guard.
It's okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom.
All right, take your time. Take your time. Relax. Breathe.
There it is. Now he's on the mountain.
3 minutes to go in round 3.
Control the hands. Hand control. Hand control. Grab those wrists.
This is where he wants to be.
Posture up and drop some bombs.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. Side control is pretty safe there.
Aspinall's right back to the full mount. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
And now he's in side control.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
All right, relax.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is...
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Back.
Well, he's got his back now. Under a minute now to go. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Johnny Bone.
Oh, he's spraying blood now. Holy smokes.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Reigning seconds here of round number 3. Aspinall's right back to the full mount here. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. he has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Aspinall's eye is starting to swell shut.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Body kick is blocked.
Bad.
Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Jones's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured organ. Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he got to the spot. Gotta get out of there.
Posture up, do some damage.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
So smart to continue to go to that area of the face that's all swollen. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Nice positional control here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Aspinall's trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Aspinall.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Oh, he's really starting. Oh! That's it! John Jones with a massive highlight at the Garden. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, John Bones Jones!
All right, so we've seen a lot of this.